Hello and welcome to the High School Huddle. Along with Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you. We count down the days to the kickoff of the 2023 high school football season. Today, we take a look at the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs. We'll take a look at their schedule and give you our predictions for their upcoming season. It is a very good team. A lot of big names coming back.
Yep.
We'll talk about them and a whole lot more after you hear from one of our great sponsors of the High School Huddle. The High School Huddle is presented by Generations Church. Love God, love people, serve both well. Contact Generations Church by calling 405-282-6848 or visit them online at generationsguthrie.com. Lincoln Christian Bulldogs, they've been known to win a whole bunch of football games over the years and fell a little short last year in the playoffs, but still 11-2. The year before that, 13-1. Just a great program over there at Lincoln Christian. And got a good quarterback, a lot of good quarterbacks in 3A football this year, and they're going to really depend on that young man.
Yeah, Luke Milligans, who we're talking about, he's a 6'2", 185-pound senior. Last year, he put up some gaudy numbers in the first round of playoff games last year, I believe, against Broken Bow. He threw for over 300 yards, was like 17 of 21 with 6 touchdowns. Kids, that was in the first half. And then they said, go ahead and just take second half off. But he's a special talent, had a great game in the championship game as well. But, yeah, I really think that this is a team that, of course, their one loss going into Oklahoma play was they get an opportunity for revenge this year against Shiloh Christian over in Arkansas. Lost a close ball game over there last year. But this is a team that I think is going to be a handful. Now, they've got a tough schedule. They've got a very tough schedule. So there's some teams in 2A that are highly ranked that can go give them some fits. They got that big matchup with Stigler down the road in district play. So there's definitely some opportunities, but, man, they're going to be a handful.
I figure like the last several years we've done the high school huddle. Every time we get to Lincoln Christian, that's a win. You know,
yeah,
they've only lost last year when they went 11-2 was the first time they lost 2 games since 2018.
Terrible year. Lost 2 games.
Horrible. Very, very upset over there in Lincoln Christian.
Yeah. Only a chip on their shoulder this year.
One of those losses to an Oklahoma team in the playoffs.
Yeah. Right.
But they've won 5 straight district championships, 8 of the last 9. Yeah. So let's take a look at the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs season schedule. By the way, great mascot.
Yeah, it is.
Great logo.
Beautiful.
Same profile I have.
Look at that. First 4 games right out of the chute there. Holland Hall, Jones, Vienne, Shiloh Christian, and then Stigler, the big 5 games this year on the schedule.
Yeah, and those are the ones. I can look at my gut is that you look at those. Jones ranked in the top 5 into a Vienne ranked in the top 5 into a Shiloh Christian just wins. Of course, they've got a new head football coach and athletic director over there. It's very familiar to Oklahoma high school football. Tucker Barnard moved over there just a month or so ago. He got the proverbial offer he couldn't refuse. Yeah. Really put his family in a good situation and going home, right? Yeah. Arkansas is where he's from. But, then that Stigler matchup is always going to be tough. So those are the games that they could trip up on. If I was going to pick one in Oklahoma play that I think was most likely to beat them, I would go with Stigler in district play. But Shiloh Christian, that's a football program right there.
Yep.
I'll lead things off. You can't go 11-0 in the regular season, right?
You can't.
Okay, so I'm going to go 10-0 in the regular season. I was wanting to make sure. Yep. I was wanting to make sure that
if you beat somebody from out of state, maybe that should count for double.
Maybe it should count for double.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Right. So I think they get the revenge. It was a great game. I watched that game. My good buddy Doug Nelson over there does a good job with the production and the call and the pregame, all that good stuff. So for Doug Nelson, I'm going 10-0.
Yeah, I'm 10-0 as well. I look at that. I think Shiloh Christian is the toughest game on their schedule. Of course, non-district game, playing a team out of Arkansas. I think they get revenge as well. That was a back-and-forth ball game last year. I do kind of circle Stigler as one that if they come up and turn the ball over and don't play clean, that's one that they could get caught on. I don't think that'll happen, but it could be.
All right, so 10-0. Camera's on you, Ronnie.
9-1.
He hates Oklahoma high school football. He hates Oklahoma high school football.
It's a tough schedule, and they find ways to win, but Shiloh could possibly get that victory again back when they play them at home, and then also Stigler has a good chance to miss. So I think it's going to be one of those two teams that they trip up.
You got to pick one.
Well, I don't have to.
Well, you should.
But I think Tucker Barnard over there at Shiloh Christian is going to have those kids up and ready to go, because I'm sure they're all excited to be playing for him, because he's such a great coach and great guy as well. If we got to talk to him in the past.
Have you noticed Ronnie always goes with the out-of-state teams?
Well, a big Arkansas fan.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, went to college at University of Central Arkansas. So, I mean, I got some loyalty there.
Back to the glory days.
Yeah,
all right.
so
Go Bears.
My fault.
It all
That's
makes
what's
sense.
on me. It's on me.
So, regardless of, we have to know, and you got
9-1.
Regardless, it's 6 straight district championships.
Yes. Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
All right. 3A playoffs will be fun to
Yes,
watch.
it will.
Speaking of fun to watch, the High School Huddle. We watch our live show every Wednesday night throughout the high school football season, beginning August 16th. The live show will be on our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Second Banana Media. Be sure to subscribe and like that, and be notified of videos like this. And when we also go live, we're on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and kind of bringing it all together. Go to secondbananamedia.com. All that information is right there, along with other great podcasts. We wish the best of luck to Doug Nelson and his production crew, the production team this year, and all the great call. Yep. And, of course, the Bulldogs as well. And best of luck to your high school football season. Appreciate everyone checking out the High School Huddle.